got some feedback now from a class, so I'm going to just kind of go through the overview of what they kind of said. One of the groups kind of said kind of a good use of a title screen, kind of pushed along the narrative, which I'm quite happy about that, because when we first decided to kind of put the title screens in, we was unsure whether they'd work or not. We've got the correct wording for it, which I'm kind of glad it helped push on the narrative. Kind of gave it a bit more depth to it. They said good varied shots. They've got my favourite shot in there that they've highlighted, which is they've just put girl being dragged into the car, which is obviously Becky playing Amber getting dragged by the Reaper, which is a really good shot. It was my favourite one. That and the Blackwood Danny kind of the point of view shot drop. She says the voiceover wasn't very clear, which I can see. I can actually, yes, I'll say the opening to that wasn't very clear, but I'm okay with how it's kind of gone, so I'm happy about that. Not happy, sort of like the ending part of it's quite good, but I thought the opening goes a Reaper. Some people said it's hard, perhaps the pronunciation wasn't very clear enough, but some people say it's fine. They've said they would have liked more locations, perhaps the teenagers in the car, like how they arrived. Originally, because it is in the synopsis and it was on the original storyboard that we was going to have this shot where we'd have like the car driving down a road, perhaps a few close-ups or mid-shots of them inside the car laughing as it kind of lead towards the lake. To be truthful, when it comes down to it, we didn't have the time, because time constraints of the actors. On the day we really got one main day of filming done, because that was the only time our actors were available, and they had a specific time between when they was available, when they had to kind of go. And by that point, it was already getting quite late, and we'd already filmed the majority of the shots that we needed to get done, and we didn't really have the time to kind of drive into a new location to start filming for this car scene. So it wasn't we did really want that scene, but I still think the trailer works well without it, so I'm happy with that. They said a good use of mise-en-scène, so like they said they really liked the Reaper's costume, and like the weapon was very typical of the genre, so I'm really happy about that, because that took me a long time to make both props that. And that was from an age range of 17 to 18, there was a group of females, so the females said brilliant. So woo! Then I kind of put a kind of section of like the other two groups in vagueness, because they've give good points for us, but the answer's not clear on what they kind of where they want to take. Where we could take this feedback. Like, for example, one of them says it very good. So yeah, but why? why is it good? They did kind of put they knew what was going on, so I'm happy with that. So at least they understood what was going on. We've got also kind of like good camera shots. They've highlighted like the undercamera drag shot. And one of the groups has suggested wasn't enough night shots. Once again, that's kind of down to actors' availability of when we could actually use them. So like when it started to get dark, by then they've already got to go. So we couldn't really do those. And that was an age range of 17 to 18, a male and female.